Hello there. In this tutorial, I'm going to discuss about NAT, another part of NAT. Now, another way to configure NAT, and in last couple of videos, for example, in static NAT, in dynamic NAT, in last overload NAT video, we took a scenario that we, for example, took a IP range of 120.0.0.10 or 50, wherever it is, for example 50. So we want our local machines to communicate with a public network via this IP. Either if it's dynamic net, then you have to purchase some 3-4 IP, and if it's NAT overload, then you need only one IP. But another way of NAT is that why we require to purchase even an IP of 120.0.0.50. If it's not an organization, if it's not a dedicated company, dedicated line, then why require to purchase a new IP address? If it is the common requirements to access internet and not an organization, and for example, if these PCs are nothing more than a guest or nothing more than a user who just wants to access internet, why require to purchase a new IP? Let's access the internet from ISP only. And basically, for example, these two PCs are accessing computer, wants to access internet, then the packets will be transferred from this serial interface to another router, serial interface to another routers, and the web page. And this is exactly what we do in real scenario. We just buy a ISP connection and not an IP address. If it's a website and that, or if a domain or whatever it is, then you requires to purchase IP, requires to purchase a host, and lots of things. But here, if it's a normal user, then only requires to transfer data, only requires to transfer a request. But here we need to configure NAT, and we don't require this IP range. For example, this IP range. So what we need to do with this router, what command we need to do exactly? The configuration mode. It's enable and configuration mode. Access list, for example, same command will be same. Access list, we have to configure access list, so we are just creating access list. The list value is 3, permitting 10's network, the walk-up of class A. This is the range you're exactly talking about, 10's. First command is done. Now the next command is IP NAT inside source list values 3, and we want to want a gateway of interface 0/0/0, means our data will be passed from 0/0/0. So the public IP range will be from 0/0, mean whatever connection is. So okay, so whatever connection 0/0/0, whatever IP 0/0/0 having, data will be passed from that, and all these PCs will be all these inside networks will transfer data from that IP address only. So 2 commands were needed, 2 commands were done. Now we need to go to fast Ethernet port 0/0 IP NAT inside. We have to configure in the NAT exit from it, and face 0/0 and face IP NAT outside, exit from it, all is done. Now whenever our PCs tries to access a web page or whatever it is, the communication will be happen from 120.0.0.1. So we access web page, same here. Now what it needs to do, have to check what exactly the reply we get. Show IP NAT translations, and you can see the TCP we used. The inside global, the IP range is 120.0.0.1, 120.0.0.1. Inside local, the IP is 10.2, 10.3. This serial interface having a IP of 120.0.1, and these two local machines are accessing public network with this serial interface, and that serial interface having an IP 120.0.1. So this is what NetPad is all about. You're not even required to purchase IP. Same thing we did in a real environment. We just hire ISP, buy ISP, and all the time we pay a monthly bill, but not required to purchase IP. So it's a really sensitive thing, and IP is not that easily available. So you need to pay for the IP all the time. So this is NetPad. It's all about all the packets of the local machine is going through the router 0/0/0, and these two local machines are using 120.0.0.1. So even that, if a routing is not enabled, then we just require to transfer a packet to the serial interface. So hope you learned something about NetPad. Thanks for watching.